How the mayor of the nation's third largest city is walking her biggest fight. Dressed in jeans, a striped collared shirt and white sneakers emblazoned with the words Madam and Mayor on the heels. The 5-foot former prosecutor grooved to the syncopated beat at the first lyrics rang out. Catch on me like I hit the lottery. It's not the typical image for a big city mayor, especially during the COVID-19 era. Mayor Lori Lightfoot on Thursday announced Chicago's first ever citywide celebration on graduating seniors via a video of herself dancing posted to TikTok. The most recent in a series of viral social media posts that Lightfoot's office has used to encourage residents to stay home amid the coronavirus outbreak. More than 22,000 Chicagoans have been infected. 962 have died. In an exclusive one-on-one interview with USA Today, the Chicago mayor talked about the challenges of battling COVID-19 on the political front lines and her personal experience of the outbreak. Lightfoot, 57, the Windy City's first black woman and first openly gay mayor, has gained national attention for effectively shepherding the nation's third largest city through the crisis of a generation. Her humor and iron-fisted resolve has provided both welcome levity and comfort for many Chicagoans watching the city's case count creep upward. But in a city long dominated by a history of machine politics and mayoral bosses, critics warn that Lightfoot is capitalizing on the crisis to consolidate authority at City Hall. For the new mayor navigating an impossible situation, the outbreak has meant 3 months of seeing the entities within her city laid bare. It's been a crisis colored by loss, resilience, and a letter written in a round marker. I have a range of emotions, Lightfoot says. People are stepping up in really amazing ways, but I also recognize that just as our strength shines through the vulnerabilities that we all know about, that we have been working on for years. In fact, decades, those are also flashing like a neon sign. Chicago has been held up as an example for how the outbreak is disproportionately affecting communities of color. The city gained national attention in early April when it's reported that more than half of its coronavirus patients and about 70% of COVID-19 deaths were among African Americans, even though black Chicagoans make up just 30% of the city's population. At the time, the city didn't have information about the race or ethnicity of a quarter of all cases. Looking back over the few past months, Lightfoot said that's among her biggest regrets. Understanding the disparate impact is really important, Lightfoot said. I wish we had demanded the demographic information compliance sooner. For thousands of Chicagoans, those case counts aren't just statistics, they are family, friends, nurse, doctors. For Lightfoot, it was a man she had met last year who worked with at-risk youth. He had underlying conditions, but nothing particularly serious, and was starting to recover. Then, literally overnight took a turn for the worst. It was shocking to me, Lightfoot said, that he lost his life in that way. It's very painful. Lightfoot said a note that she received from a boy in her neighborhood has been giving her the strength to work through the pen. It was a very short, sweet letter and basically said he was writing to thank me for what we were doing in the city. She said, I have been carrying that around because that meant so much to me. The humors helped too, Lightfoot said, when the mayor closed down the city's lakefront trail. At the end of March, a local graphic artist photoshopped an image of Lightfoot, hands clasped and stony-faced, into a picture of the fenced-off trail. It really just kind of took me off from there, Lightfoot said. We just decided to take the moment of humor to really burn in the necessity to stay home and save lives. The level of ingenuity of people in this city really knows no limit. It's been very fun. Memes of Lightfoot standing watch outside houses, perched atop traffic lights, glaring through rear view mirrors, ordering Jesus back into the cave on Easter, and more have circulated online. In an Instagram account called Where's Lightfoot has nearly 60,000 followers. The trend is so popular it's became self-referential. If she had to pick, two memes stand out as a favorite, Lightfoot said. It was pretty early on. Somebody did a Wheel of Fortune that said, stay the fuck home, that I still think about and laugh every time. It just caught me and made me laugh, she said. I think the one that's probably truly my favorite, there is one where, the bat signal that beams up with my face. I kind of feel like that. I need to be and hope I am the guardian of this city.